Hello Aquarius and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading for the remainder of December. And what does Aquarius have in the third week of December? You got these two cards, and for the last week of December, you got two more cards. Let's see. We have opening to discovery and smoke and mirrors. Both look like things you can look through, see on the other side. Maybe you are getting some glimpses of something new coming your way, but there is a little confusion whether you should believe it or not, Aquarius. That's what I feel strongly for you, that there is an, or maybe your illusions are clearing up, or maybe you're getting visions which are not very clear, but this definitely you're stepping into and accessing new realms, new energy, new depths, Aquarius. You're opening up to something completely new, hidden, mysterious. It's like behind the veil, or it is something like you see something, but the energy behind it, that is what you're able to access. You're able to access that energy behind what you can see at the physical plane, but it is causing a little bit of confusion for you, Aquarius, and you're wondering, you're a little doubtful, or maybe it's not very clear. It's not like it's whatever you're seeing is speaking to you in a coded form. It's coded language. You're not able to figure it out explicitly, what it's trying to tell you. Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So there is a new beginning for you, that you are opening up to something and you are ending something, but what you are stepping into and what you are leaving behind is not very clear to you. Okay, but all in all, Aquarius, Nine of Pentacles, you're in a good space right now. You're feeling very good, because I think you do know that something which was to get over is getting over, and you're stepping into something new. If you see carefully, there is a blindfold, so she knows she's walking into clear space, but what exactly that clear space is, she is not able to see right now. But what you've turned your back on, Aquarius. You know what is ending. So like I said, there is this little confusion about this ending and beginning, but it's definitely something you're moving towards, something which is a little unknown, something which is you're not able to figure it out right now, but you do know that something like that is there for you. Okay. And maybe for some of you, it is about career as well. You're working towards something, but you really can't see what it is leading to, or what it is going to get for you. You just know that you need to be on this path, and a little confusion with respect to what is this path going to give you, or what is this thing going to give you. But in spite of all of those doubts, you still feel very good doing what you are doing. You still feel very good with whatever information you're getting, even if it does not add up for you logically, but there's a sense of well-being, accessing a certain kind of realm. Okay, accessing new energies which are probably not very well defined for you right now, accessing information which does not probably make sense to you or add up for you in your head, but the very fact that you're getting something is enough to make you feel very happy. That's in the third week of December. Last week of December, we have beautiful uncaging and time machine. So it is in the days to come, Aquarius, it is time for you to free yourself from whatever you're coming out of. This entire pattern is flowing into the fourth week of December as well. There is a cycle at play, a cycle of endings and beginnings for you, Aquarius. So this is going to be the drift for both weeks of December. We will see whether it carries on till January, but January there is going to be a big shift for everyone, especially for you, Aquarius. It's going to be a big turnaround of things for you, new things coming and old things going, and it marks a certain end of your cycle, your journey. Okay, and it's going to give you something which is going to be the start of a new journey. That is for sure for all of you in January. I'm making this little prediction a little in advance, but this is what is for all Aquarians. We have Two of Cups. Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, and Four of Cups again. So if you in the fourth week of December, you will have that little confusion with respect to relationships which have been very challenging for you in the past, but the resolution is going to come with respect to those relationships. And that is why you got this card, that you need to break out of that cycle and accept the apology, mend the bridges, patch up with them and move on, because there is something you've been wondering whether it's ever going to get solved or things are ever going to be good between you and another person. But something is going to be offered to you. Here also a cup is being exchanged, here also a cup is being offered, right? So Aquarius, accept this to end this cycle which has been holding you back. It would be a good idea to wrap up things with this person, because I said January is going to be a new beginning of a new cycle, and to start that you need to end this. So there is a very significant relationship where it is setting you free. Your heart is going to be free of all the hurt which has been caused to you, all the unpleasantness which this person has given you. It's time to end it and end that cycle for yourself for lifetimes. This, I think, is a long pattern. You would be aware of it in this life as well, but I have a very strong feeling it's coming from past lives as well. So this is a very significant time for you to mend it for yourself, so that you're free of its energy for good. Whatever karmic exchange was there between you and this person, you need to be forgiving and move on for yourself rather than for them. But in the process, you're freeing them also. And speaking of which, we have the life review card. It is all about taking an inventory of your life, and this life which is coming from past life. You need to wrap it up, clear your space, clear your heart space, Aquarius. Okay, by forgiving and moving on, forgiving and ending it. See, I can quite understand that it's very difficult to. Oh, see, I got this victory card. You're getting a lot of messages. I'll take this as well. Okay, so I was saying something. Clear your heart space. Maybe that wasn't meant to be said. So, because I can't remember it. So, victory is yours. You are overcoming this cycle in this particular relationship which has been bothering you. Angel therapy, creative writing, clairaudience, and moon cycles. So here, with this time machine card and the moon cycle over here, this is definitely a cycle, which I felt has been going on. I feel has been going on for you for a very long time, and this is the right time in December to clear it up once and or for all, for yourself as well as for the other person. Angel therapy tells you, don't worry about unnecessary details, small things. Don't worry about them. The universe is taking care of it. You don't worry about anything except mending bridges and moving on. I remember now what I wanted to tell you. Mending bridges does not, sometimes the forgiveness does not come from the heart. It may take a little while, but when that opportunity comes, when the other person wants to apologize, just listen to them, accept their apology. Whether you feel it in your heart or no is another thing, but at the physical level, the event is going to happen. So do participate in that and accept their apology, and end it on a good note. What happens internally and at the emotional level, you will feel it a little later for some of you, but it's going to definitely make you feel very happy at that point in time. If you don't feel like forgiving from the heart, at least from your words, just say, all right, I accept your apology, it's fine, let's bury the hatchet, and let's end this entire thing over here. Of course, which is a very practical and logical thing to do, because you don't want to be dealing with people who are with whom you've had a past like that. So the emotional thing will follow in few days. If you don't feel it emotionally at that point in time, at the practical level, go ahead and do it. Some of you are urged to write, whether it's a journal or whether you write a blog or you write articles. It would be a good idea, to write about this entire thing and other messages which you are hearing. Your inner ears are hearing, picking up messages, from spirit, from guides with respect to that. So do follow all of them through, and writing and expressing it through the written word is a good idea. So for some of you where you need to be texting, go ahead and do it, but do wrap this up in December, because the January cycle is going to be really, really significant. With that, Aquarius, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.